All right, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for coming over. Now, if you have been paying close to my channel lately, and I keep saying in my videos that I'm reacting to, I feel like something big is coming. I keep saying it. But this right here was not what I was talking about. My goodness. It says breaking. Tsunami alerts triggered for entire U.S. West Coast after massive 8.7 quake. You know, I think about the earthquake long time ago in the Bay Area, when I think it was like the Oakland A's versus the San Francisco Giants. I think my wife told me my father-in-law was at work that day or something like that. They remember that. But 8.7, I'm just trying to see where this ranks, if they're going to mention where this ranks on the biggest earthquake. But I don't know if I've ever heard of a alert for the West Coast. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
All right, this is a Fox News alert. A massive 8.7 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Russia has now issued tsunami advisories and watches, including Japan, Hawaii, the entire west coast of the U.S. This could be one of the top 10 earthquakes ever recorded. Joining us now from Fox Weather is Steve Bender is with us. Steve, 8.7, that puts it in the top 10. That means these tsunami warnings and advisories are very real.
Sean, this is massive. And you had just mentioned Japan's impacted by this. The U.S. Embassy in Tokyo has already been told evacuate and get to higher ground. And this was just off the coast of Russia, as you had mentioned, only 8 miles from the coast of Kamchatka, Russia. And so we've already seen on social media the waves that are pushing in towards Russia. For Japan, they're expecting 9-foot waves to impact the islands. As we look at the Aleutian Islands there,
9-foot wave. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? I keep saying every year, things get crazier and crazier. I'm just trying to think of a 9-foot wave, man.
South of Alaska and the peninsula, tsunami warnings for the western edge of that because of the proximity to the earthquake. We get down into Hawaii, they are also in a tsunami warning. This has been a confirmed wave that is moving in, likely to make impact just after 7:15 local time. The Oahu Emergency Management said this is what you got to do. You got to get to at least a 10-story building and get to 4 floors or above that. So people are seeking higher ground right now. You look at the west coast of the lower 48, everyone is under a tsunami watch right now for the Pacific Northwest.
Look at that. San Francisco, Malibu, San Diego. It's crazy. You had those Palisade fires. You had the Texas floods. Now, boy.
Washington and Oregon, arrival time 11:40 p.m. local time for that initial wave, down towards Northern California, San Francisco, and those areas around the Bay. About 12:30, midnight, that's when you're looking at that potential wave, and then Southern California right after 1 a.m. So when we're looking at this, it is expecting flooding along those coastal areas. You got to gain elevation for spots like California. It is a steep slope, but other areas are vulnerable. Also, I do want to mention, Sean, we have Guam, of course, a massive military base. They are also in this as well with a warning. So major concern, aftershocks just coming in at 6.8 and 6.3. So the magnitudes even on the after.
The aftershock sounds like a normal. This up has been so consistent, man. The news as far as like. Now, this video is from 14 hours ago. You know, I'll be doing my videos during the day, and then at night I go to the gym. You know, come home, unwind, chill, and like you pull out your phone and you're like, oh my goodness. So it's like I gotta wake up in the morning trying to react to the news from yesterday. So I know I'm like behind. You guys already know what's going on. I'm trying to play catch up. But it's like this stuff has been coming out so consistently, like just as far as the craziness, it is really hard to catch up, man. Like
Shots are massive, as you had said right off the top. This could be a top 10 strength ever. This is preliminary right now at 8.7, but either way, if you're under an advisory, a watch, or a warning, it is important that you're getting to higher ground because you're not going to see it. This is coming in overnight, and that wave energy is going to slam the coast. So right now, Sean, we're efforting to get some guests. I talked with the state seismologist out of Alaska just earlier this month when they had large earthquakes. He said this is the most active region in the entire world, and now we're seeing this major earthquake unfold. 2 a.m. local time off the coast of Russia, and the ripple effects continue on in the hours ahead.
All right, Steve, let me be very clear. If you're watching the show tonight and you're in Alaska, if you're in California, if you're in Guam, maybe you're watching from Japan, I would tell everybody they better be listening and they better be paying attention. You have mere hours to get to significantly higher ground. Fair statement?
Fair statement, especially when you're mentioning Japan. I mean, when we talk about the strength of this one, the last time we had seen anything at an 8.7 or greater was back in Japan in 2011. So we haven't seen anything like this in over a decade. And as you had mentioned, this is coming in overnight. You're not going to see that wave energy, that water coming in, get to higher ground and lead to the warnings. Listen to them and start moving now.
And people, if you're in areas where you might be impacted by this, call your friends, call your relatives, or if you have relatives in these areas, call them now, make them aware of what the threat is. If they happen to be in these coastal areas, make sure they get to higher ground as quickly as possible. Steve Bender, Fox Weather, thank you, sir. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
let me look at some of the comments. The traffic is so bad here in Hawaii. Pray for us. Man. Hope everyone get, because remember in Hawaii with those fires, they were saying the sirens didn't go off. I don't know, man. I just feel like it has been so consistently crazy when you think about a 8.7 earthquake and they're saying the aftershocks are a 6 something. This is crazy. I need to see if there is an update, because like I said, this video I'm watching is from 14 hours ago. Let me try to find something recent. All right, so I've been looking at some videos, and they were just saying that that it has been like downgraded. I seen a video clip where they were showing in Hawaii that the sirens did go off, which is good. But man, that has to be like, I know people love going to Hawaii for vacation. Of course, you got the people who live there. But I mean, I done seen so many people post stuff when they're like on vacation, and then, yeah, you know, like when that fire happened, it was a lot of people posting stuff when they were on vacation, and they were like, the city is burning, and you know, it's just crazy because you never know. You never know. Stay safe out there, stay alert. It's some crazy times right now, man. It's like you wanna live your life. You wanna go out, you wanna have fun and do things. I just say just try to keep your head on the swivel, watch your surroundings, and watch out for alerts and take them serious, man, because you just never know. You never know. 8.7 is crazy, man. I couldn't even imagine what that feels like. You know, we get like a 4 something and we're just like, oh, you know. All right. Peace out.